Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Life, Disney, and Beyond. We are here at Disney California Adventure.
Yes, we are. Today we are going to give you our survival guide for summer at Disneyland. For when it's hot, we're going to give you our tips and tricks. We're going to show you some foods to eat, where to be literally staying cool.
How to stay cool
while
you're here, because it gets really hot.
Where you're going to be cool, staying cool.
Yeah, right? See? Yeah. And hey, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe to this channel. You want to stay up to date with what's going on at Disneyland. We're those people for you. So with that in mind, let's get started.
So our first tip brings us over to DCA on the wharf to our favorite little Mexican place. They have the most delicious salad.
Yeah, cochina cucamonga, however.
We're not sure which way it's said.
That's why we say it both ways, just in case. That's
the way it goes. So we like this for several different reasons. It's really nice and cool here on the water. And then we also like it because the food is delicious. Our favorite entree is the ensalada con pollo. We get it without the tortilla strips. It's super delicious and refreshing. You know how when it's hot outside you don't want to eat like something super heavy for lunch when it's really hot? So that's why we tend to get that. And then we get the sliced up fruit, which is really good. You get like fruit and cucumber, and then it comes with chamoy and tahini, and I just got it on the side just for today because we kind of wanted some fruit without all the flavor on it. And then we also get the dressing on the side.
It's like a cilantro.
Yeah, like a cilantro ranchish. I don't know, it's not really ranchy, but it's kind of tangy. It's really good though, and you don't have to put a lot on, and it goes a long way for this salad. And
we like this place a lot. I mean, we will literally come over to DCA just to eat here, even though we know we're going to be at Disneyland all day. We'll come here just to eat this, and then head back over to Disneyland. So it's one of our top choices for healthy, cool options here at Disneyland Resort.
And don't you want to be cool at the Cucamonga? The best salad in all of Disneyland. Alright, I get the sauce and the pineapple, the chamoy. Oh, that is so good. Just dipping the pineapple in the chamoy sauce. You could pour it over too, but I just like to dip it.
You said the watermelon was really good.
The watermelon is some of the best watermelon ever.
Yeah, there's a full cup there.
Yeah. I already dug in.
That's like the same spear that you get in the Julep that we're going to get later.
Yeah. And what better way to cool off when it's hot in the summer than to go under the sea.
Under the sea.
With the Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
This attraction is great because it's nice and cool in there.
Yeah.
You literally feel like you're going underwater.
Yeah.
It's like a dive under the sea.
It's also a great cue because it's shaded so nicely. There's a nice breeze coming through here today. Hopefully you get that when you're here as well. And then once you get inside, the air conditioning is already greeting you with just perfect, pleasant temperatures before you board your shell.
I'm ready to go under the sea.
Here we go. Into the back of the ship.
Oh, this is a great story. First, Ariel fell in love with a deer.
You can see it right there.
I want to be where the people are.
I love the little starfish guys.
Me too.
Conga line.
Ursula has great powers.
We're gonna be human again.
Starting to surface.
Beginning our ascent.
Such a bird brain after all.
So I'm all cooled off, ready to go back in the heat.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's just the right amount of cooling off.
Yeah. So one of the ways I like to cool off when I'm at DCA is get this seasonal margarita that they have over here at Bayside Brews. It's right by Silly Symphony Swings, and come kick it on the beach here and enjoy it. It's 11:50 and they change seasonally, but for now it's the tangerine grapefruit version. I like it.
Alright, so another great way to stay is always to get some ice cream. So over on Pixar Pier is one of the first locations to get delicious ice cream, and that would be at the adorable Snowman Frosted Treats, where you could get our favorite Pixar Pier Frosty parfait. I really like the chocolate cone too. And if you just want the little snow-capped lemon, that's really good also.
And for the best sundaes around, you can come to Ghirardelli Soda Fountain and Chocolate Shop and get hooked up. There's always special sundaes and things to get there, and it's just amazing on a hot day. Plus the smell in there is unbelievable.
I just want the hot fudge and it's hot out. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And in Radiator Springs at the Cozy Cone Motel, you can get the most delicious ice cream cones ever. It's kind of your classic where you can get vanilla, chocolate, or swirl, and then you can pick from a bunch of different toppings. I like the gravel and the sprinkles.
So over here on the other side of Grizzly Peak, where Grizzly River Rapids is, there's a little trail right here that'll take you to a really physically cool spot. I'm going to show you that right now. So there's a few little bridges and areas to hang out on over here depending on where the sun is. Right now, a shady spot here, and you can watch people go by, and you can watch them do the big drop right there. And you can literally feel the water vapor and the coolness in the shade, as well as the water. Just being surrounded by water, it's so much cooler right here. Good spot. Or if it's really hot, you can just go on Grizzly River Rapids and get yourself soaked. All right, leaving DCA, crossing over to Disneyland through what we call the Sahara Desert, the Esplanade.
It's really hot.
Yeah, you gotta suffer so that you can get back in the shade and the coolness that we're about to show you. One of the really cool spots to hang out, I mean cool and cool, both versions of it.
Both versions are cool.
Is to go to the Opera House and see Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln. That's a great one. As well as right now, if you come, in these summer months, there's a Haunted Mansion exhibit that is awesome. That's right, very awesome. Go check that out as well.
Right off Main Street is the Main Street Cinema, where you can come in and sit in some benches, enjoy some air conditioning, and watch some old classic Disney cartoons.
There's no admission necessary, but you can say hi to Tilly because she's still holding it down even though it's free.
Of course, the Gibson Girl Ice Cream Parlor is by far the best place to get your cool treat. The best ice cream hand scooped right off of Main Street. Always have really good sundaes. The chocolate chip cookie sundae is probably one of the best sundaes I could ever recommend. And of course, anything in one of their hand-dipped waffle cones, obviously, is going to be incredible. So in the back of Candy Palace is Goofy's Glaciers, and you can customize it with a bunch of different colors and flavors, and it's probably the coolest looking and most best tasting rainbow Slurpee. I guess what would it be called, a Slurpee?
Or a freeze.
Or a freeze you could ever have.
All right, at the entrance to Adventureland here in Disneyland is the Enchanted Tiki Room, as well as the Dole Whip stand, where you can get your classic Dole Whip and a Dole Whip float, as well as over here at the Tropical Hideaway, where you can get a little more extensive and fancy with your Dole Whips. So they have multiple flavor options: pineapple, orange, raspberry. You can swirl them, you can get floats, and you can get loaded whips as well. Another way to cool off over here at Disneyland is to come inside Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. Another place to go seek shelter from the heat and the crowds and the sound, because it's a lot quieter, is to head over on the raft to Tom Sawyer's Island, or Pirate's Lair on Tom Sawyer's Island, as it's called now. It's one of my favorite places. She's not as fond of it as me, but she's going over.
I like it if we're like chilling or like playing checkers. Like, I'm good with that. But I don't want to like. I'm not more as like you. You like to kind of run around here, literally, like a child.
A cave dweller.
Yeah.
But look, you get a nice view of the river.
It is pretty. The raft right over. Look at it. Feel that sea breeze.
And once in a while, Jack Sparrow is running around over there. If you can catch him over there, it's super fun.
It is.
Yeah.
He's always like one of the best characters to interact with when you're on the island. He cracks me up. Welcome to the island. Please watch your steps. Stay on the trails. Keep an eye on your little ones.
And we're on the island. Yes. Now, I always recommend going left. Watch out for Dead Man's Grotto. There it is. Lots of fun interactive situations inside the grotto. And there's a lot of overgrown trees. Like, you could just post up
And it's honestly so much cooler right here.
It is.
It's crazy, but like, here's a good little spot to sit.
Yep, little hideout there.
We're gonna show you a bunch of cool hideouts.
More caves. It's all very cool inside those caves too. You can make a quick cross through one of these caves to the other side. Very shady over here. You can see people on the canoes. And make sure you go explore all these caves and things. The back of the ship here. There's something going on back here.
And free they are to sail with me 100 years. And this I offer you, the same. So says I, David Jones.
Oh, and there goes the train. There's hardly any people here.
Yeah.
It's not very well known, so this is definitely one of our little secrets, and we come over here all the time.
And here she comes around the corner. Mark Twain. And then over here on the back side of the island, there's a treasure spot. All this treasure hiding out in the shade. Some benches here to chill. Super, super cool over here, literally. More benches to cool down on. And look at all these trees. It's just like a forest over here.
Can you even fill up your water bottle here?
There's a water filling. Yeah, look at this water filling station. There's the old school version and the new school version right next to each other, which is kind of cool. And one of the best ways to cool off from the sun and the heat at Disneyland, it's right behind us. Splash Mountain! Survived the first one. She survived.
I did.
All right, we made it out pretty unscathed. I mean, I'm not even really, got a little bit.
Not bad here either. I think it's good.
But
our pro tip, though, we want to
Yeah.
make sure to say, whenever you're coming to Disneyland and you even think there's a chance you're going to come on Splash Mountain, bring a pair of flip-flops.
Yep.
Even if you do want to get some, you know, water on you and cool it down, nobody likes walking around in soggy socks and
Ugh.
tennis shoes.
Yeah.
So we always recommend just to stick a little $2 pair of Old Navy. You can get them from anywhere, but stick a little $2 pair in your backpack.
Yep.
And you're good to go. You just swap them before you get on, and we leave them off, or we leave them on for a while afterward too.
Oh yeah, until you dry off. And the other pro tip is to bring a trash bag, or if you buy some merchandise at Disneyland, save your plastic bag, put your stuff in that bag. I always put my backpack, because I have camera equipment in here, in an entire trash bag, so that there's no way, because the boat itself is wet, so if you set it down in there, it's going to get wet regardless. So.
And then I use it and I drape it over my legs. Like I roll up my pants up to here, and then I drape it over my legs.
Yeah, your plastic bag, yeah,
so.
and it worked. As well as, the other pro tip is sit in number 5 and 6 seats in the back. They don't get as wet.
Yeah, 4, 5, and 6 are probably the least drenching seats that we've found.
Now that is if you don't have a heavy boat. That's the only thing that may change that factor, but those are your pro tips for Splash Mountain, the best ways to cool off here at Disneyland. All right, so a little hint as to the next cool thing that we're gonna do to keep you cool and to enjoy yourself at Disneyland to the fullest on a hot day.
Well, as the sun sets on this lovely summer night,
it's cooling off.
We're gonna conclude it with one of the best drinks we've found ever for the summer. We're calling it the drink of the summer. And it's over in New Orleans Square. What is it called?
At the Mint Julep Bar.
Yes, at the Mint Julep Bar, and it is the watermelon mint julep.
Look at that thing.
Amazing. It is so refreshing.
Complete with watermelon spear in there. Look at that.
Is it spear or spear?
Spear. You know, like a spear.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. It's got a little bit of tahini almost on it, just a touch of it, so it gives it an even more depth of flavor.
And the mint really helps it out too.
Oh, it is just, the watermelon and mint go together. It's everything you want and more. We don't know how long it's going to be around. Hopefully it's a permanent item.
I hope so.
But if you're here during the summer, get yourself a watermelon mint julep. You will not be sorry.
Give me some of that.
Now the other thing that's great to go with it, I'm a watermelon julep hog.
It's really good because I'm not a huge fan of mint juleps myself. This, I'm a huge fan of.
Isn't that funny? And the other thing that we like to get, just in case they're not going to cool you off or whatever, but it's at the Mint Julep Bar, it is the butterscotch beignets.
Because it's at the same counter, so, you know, come on.
I can't go there without getting butterscotch beignets. If you're here during the summer and you want to get a refreshing, cool drink, have yourself a watermelon mint julep.
And go take it on the Mark Twain and enjoy it. It's probably the best way to do it.
This view, this view of the rivers of America is just amazing.
All right, so with that said, we are bidding you adieu for the day. We hope you got some good information about how to stay cool and be cool at Disneyland while you're here in the summertime.
Definitely. If you like this video, let us know by giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. We love having you here. And when you do, turn on your bell notifications so you know when we go live and when we upload. And if you want to support Life Disney, you can become one of our Patreon leashas. We'll put all the information in the description box right there below.
We will, and we'll see you next time on Life Disney and beyond. Bye-bye, everybody!
Bye.